Hi, welcome back everybody. Stewart and Stewart Attorneys. Nick Wagner here. I'm with my partner Darren Stewart. If you're scrolling through your Instagram or your Facebook, stop for a second. This is sort of an important question we get. We get questions from people all the time. And this one is about motorcycles. It says, how do I prove I'm not responsible for my motorcycle accident in Indiana?
I got a call like this probably 3 days ago.
Yeah.
Last week. And they were in a motorcycle accident. The person didn't see them change lanes into them. And his concern was that, they're even at the scene trying to say it was his fault. And so essentially the same way you would prove it's not your fault in a car wreck when two cars collide. It's the same thing when you're on a motorcycle. Make that proof. You don't have any special burden of proof just because you're on a motorcycle.
Right.
So you would show via either witnesses or skid marks or accident report, those types of things you would use to show that it was the other driver's fault.
Yeah.
That's what he and I talked about.
So there's a number of things then that go behind making sure you're not held responsible then.
Absolutely.
If you think that might be the case.
Absolutely.
Okay.
One of the things that insurance companies like to argue is that at the time of the wreck you didn't have your helmet on. And although I'm a big proponent, very strong advocate for wearing a helmet, that's not the law in Indiana. You're not required to when you ride a motorcycle. You are required to wear a helmet if you're on a learner's permit and haven't received your endorsement yet. Mm-hmm. But once you receive your endorsement, you don't have to wear one. And so there's a head injury in the wreck, and they weren't wearing a helmet. And the insurance company wants to say, well, if they had a helmet on, they wouldn't have been hurt that bad. They can't do that because they're not required to by law. You take your victim as you find it.
Yep.
So if you've been injured in a motorcycle accident, you have any questions about it, please give us a call. We'll help you with it. Stewart and Stewart Attorneys.